Go on, find your master. Flea-ridden mutt. If you crawl back here, you'll get the
I'll start with muscle stiff. Rigor mortis is wearing off. He vomited up his guts before he died. It's all clumped together. Those bruises looks like cupping marks. He's young, looks like hard, and two were... Just his back and hips are badly scraped. A few old scars. Barely dried. Mixed. Now for the pale, sunken eyes. Some teeth, though that might just be age. Small, rat like it was drilled. But who tried that outside the Rigor mortis well advanced, skin's badly scratched, stiff as a board. But no broken bones, and around his neck and chest he's got red blotches on the skin. Those blotches, they're a bit like the ones on that old confessor. Well, more likely they succumbed to the infection spreading in the monastery. Either way, it wasn't a cold-blooded murder. Someone must have hauled the bodies into that. It might be possible to trade...
Why do you keep sniffing about? Go on, get! Move on. You've no business here. And don't come back! still some monks wandering around.
Aren't they supposed to be closing their cells?
Exactly. They'll come up with all sorts of excuses, but don't trust a word they say. It's like when we laid siege to Vilnius with the Lithuanians. Only this is a regular cloister.
Aren't the Lithuanians our enemies?
Mostly they're godless swines, but you'd have to be there to understand. Nonetheless, no one goes in or out. Just don't start shooting right away.
Well, I'll be going then.
God be with you.
You're not supposed to be here.
There's a lot of you here. Which one of you is Elijah?
What happened? What?
Have you seen Elijah?
Nah. I heard him rummaging about. I hope nothing.
God be with you.
Any idea?
Why you...
I need to speak with him.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, I saw him... This poor wretch must have had a...
I'm sorry.
You fucking thief! That was mine! You're not supposed to be here.
I hear you and Dinesh are having a bit of a Well,
I really would like to help. No one knows how long the monastery will stay closed.
and what about the abbot? Well,
Don't insult his grace in my presence.
since you brought up the supplies,
Months. With small portions, fasting, and will last.
then Albie could better get... Look, I know it's difficult for you. If you help me, I'll be glad...
Well, magpies have built a nest in the tree in the and they're so...
I'll see what...
Oh,
How else...
other than shrinking portions, when the Black Death...
What, perform...
Don't blast...
Where could I...
There might be...
happening?
He's blind drunk. Are you with me?
What is it?
No, we're out of schnapps.
Oh!
So? Feeling
Better. I would.
That's good.
I.
I get it. You don't want to, but sometimes it helps to talk to...
Well,
How did you even notice?
I couldn't.
Just chance.
So.
You sure you...
Hey!
All right. Did you see it?
No.
The dog?
That's how I noticed the fire. The dog was darting about.
When you dragged out those two
While I was pulling out the second one, other people had noticed the fire. Luckily, he saw the bodies and how I was. Then the people from the monastery came. They sent me away and...
I've seen the corpses.
Does it
Do you have any...
I've no idea. It was dark. I couldn't see their face.
I noticed...
Like what?
It looks like they died of the same ill...
Christ!
You'd best go and see Brother Benedict.
All right then.
One of them had flour.
Well, the flower store's
Dead men weigh a lot.
on my back.
Their backs were badly scraped.
That must have happened before. Maybe when...
Thanks.
Wait, I've no... And how did I end up covered in shit, fake...
What are you on about?
Hardly.
Who ran into the flames to...
I...
If not for you, they'd have burned to ash and wouldn't even have a decent... So stop feeling sorry for yourself.
Right. Hey, look, I haven't told anyone, but...
Thanks.
Don't you know there's a quarantine?
I'm investigating the source of that ill...
I'm listening.
I came across the symbol of the king, and I was wondering if you might have any record.
If memory serves, something should... We have the legacy of a knight named Boleslav Bavor. There was some connection to the...
Really?
What?
Well, I ran into... and they were looking for something tied...
By Christ.
What are you talking about?
There's a possibility that Bavor was buried here along with a certain...
What sort of...
I don't know exactly, but certainly... But I can't tell you for sure right now. It's been many years. In the end, I concluded that the whole tale of the relic was...
Oh, that's a shame.
I'll be glad to show them to you to
You're right. The abbot ought to be taught right now. Besides...
Still...
Of course. Once I've gathered the... And now I'd like...
Of course. And I believe... Here you go. Bavor's travel records about his journey through the Holy Land.
So Bavor gave the monastery a generous donation and paid for a chapel mural painting. Let's take a look at the travel records. According to the journal, Bavor had himself buried here with his holy treasure. That sounds pretty clear. And why did Crispin
Well,
think the relic
are you
wasn't
still...
his? I read the journal.
And?
And it says the relic Bavor acquired was a splinter from the true cross of Christ.
Holy...
And according to the book, Sir Boleslav was to be buried with them.
So it says. I too...
And what did he do?
Once I was convinced none of the graves belonged to Bavor, but not our father Jan. This was over 20 years ago when Abbot Vitus held office. Together we came to the conclusion that Bavor's tale was likely at least partly, perhaps entirely, made up.
Why would it be made up? Surely
The book's one thing, but there's not a single other mention anywhere. Can you think of another
the account books mention that Bavor had a sarcophagus.
That's possible.
If he paid for it himself, there had to be a reason. Masonry worked like that, and it's odd, isn't it? He sorted it all out in detail with the monastery to have...
You're right. I never...
And then there's the relic. If Bavor had just wanted to raise his...
Perhaps out of vanity?
But his tale's already heroic enough without it. The crypt has a hidden...
Excuse me?
It had been walled up. In one part of the...
I've never heard of anything like that.
I'd say the abbot would definitely have known about something like that.
Where are you going?
I'm not sure. Bavor mentions in his journal that he received a great and the account records say he gave a generous donation to the monastery.
They confirm at best that Bavor had wealth, according to... And the text...
Well, I've never been to the Holy Land, and if he could have done...
I'm no expert in fraud.
But why...
If memory serves, he had some disputes over...
That's mentioned.
You'd be so...
And what about the...
Yes.
Well, then that proves Bavor's... Surely the abbot back then wouldn't...
If...
All the more reason...
No harm...
Don't you think that every
Listening to his view was that Bavor's story...
What exactly did...
That I should stop chasing old...
Why didn't you stop...
I couldn't argue with the abbot. What he said went. The entire...
I'm not blaming you, and maybe we'll finally unwrap...
If that relic really does exist, a sign of hope...
Don't get ahead of yourself.
But you spoke of that hidden chamber in the crypt. If take this, according to... Yes, the mural in the chapel paid for...
Those workers, if they really... If he was buried under his family crest... No...
Yes, that could be it. Study that...
Thank you.
Just be careful, please. You know...
Don't worry.
And in the crypt, show respect to the...
Sometimes I regret learning to read. The greatest miracle of medicine is that women have even survived this long. Kitty! Kitty! Crayfish, the poor man. Salmon by Salarius Vendelin. Ah, this must be what Julian was talking about. Oh, it might come in handy.
Greetings to you, friend. What's that? Greetings, friend. God be with you. You can't be here. What's it gonna be? Losing my patience. I'll find you. Don't you worry. Are you really gonna make me look for you? And for something
stupid, no less.
Wine. Could Elijah have lost it? Here. That's one deep rut. Whoever dragged them, the poor wretches gave him a rough time. Overturned sacks, soaked ground, so that's why the dead man had flour in his hair.
Take to your heels. You're exaggerating.
Well, I won't find anything else here.
That's him! Stop right now! Don't think I won't cut you to pieces. What the fuck was that? I'll hack you up like you deserve. The pillory's too good for you. I'll chop you up on the spot. No, no, fuck! Punishment by the blade. My favorite. Don't think I won't cut you to pieces.
Hey, what are you wandering around here for? What's it going to be? I'm losing my patience. I've lost my patience. Surrender, and I'll take you to the abbot. I've had enough. We're under quarantine, didn't you hear?
I was just leaving.
Well, what'll it be? Hear me?
I'm going.
Well, what'll it be? Hear me?
I'm going. Really.
Too late. You can't be here!
I was just leaving.
Well, what'll it be? Hear me?
I'm going.
Well, what'll it be? Hear me? I've lost my patience. Surrender, and I'll take you to the abbot. I've had enough. Last chance to surrender, you piece of shit! You won't get me! Punishment by the blade! Yield! If you keep resisting, I've all the right in the world to execute you on the spot! I'll hack you up like you deserve! Jesus Christ!